guys, it's Lynn here. Hope you're having an amazing day. Now welcome to our end of May Cacti and Succulent and Houseplant collection. Now it's a bit different. This is the first end of the month update on the plants that I've done, where I'm including both mine and Hans's together, because obviously Hans moved in, my wonderful fiance, a month ago now, and nearly 5 weeks, and obviously all his wonderful plants are here too. So this is going to include our whole collection together, and it's going to be an update every month on what's happening. So guys, we start off in the spare room. I have my Akamani, my Epiphyllum Akamani, all in amazing flower there, so watch out for future video on that, and I'll try and keep this update as quick as possible, guys. Some more epiphytic cacti here, my Ripsalidopsis, they're coming into bud as well, the Easter cacti, wonderful to see. Some more Christmas cactus cuttings here, all coming into bud and flower at this time of year, guys. It's amazing, double bonus, Christmas and now the springtime. And another a Schlumbergia truncata, my golden one, also a golden charm, reblooming again for me, which is wonderful. Another Easter cactus, Ripsalidopsis, all in bud there, so that's exciting. My little Hatua rosea, Ripsalidopsis as well, that's growing really well, the cuttings there. And just give you a bit of a scan. Now the good news is I have my Echeverias that have been flowering on and off for the past couple of months, and I have a I think possibly a bud coming up on the purple one there, the pearl, and also a lovely flower bud coming up on this. I'm not sure what type this is, guys, but it is beautiful leaf arrangement. My other Echeveria here, my Echeveria Tetzosa, lovely fluffy one, look at that. So much happening. I'll give you a quick scan on the windowsill. As I say, this is the spare room, but it gets tons of sun. My Mammillaria spinosa, red-headed Irishman, that is in reblooming for the past couple of months, which is amazing there, all on there. This one here, I have my Hoodia, which is really exciting, in flower buds, yee! So that's going to be amazing when that flowers. And this is a Gymnocalcium, not looking too good. I think it needs repotting. It's a little bit yellow, so going to be repotting that. And just give you a quick scan here. My Aeniums doing really well there. And some of the Euphorbias. And this beautiful begonia. This was a beautiful plant given to me by Rachel at Gardening at Dwenta, and it is thriving. It feels so gorgeous. Another Aenium also from Rachel. And just show you there quickly. So everything's doing well. And I'm going to take you into the conservatory. Now, we have the big Brasilio Apuntia brasiliensis. That has got flower buds on it at the top as well, which is really exciting to see. Loads going on here. Beautiful. This is Hans's beautiful palm here. And look at this, guys. There is buds galore here. There is so much happening. Now, there's buds on the big Trichoceros pachanoi, as you can see there. So, and that puts on a magnificent show every year. It didn't flower last year, so I'm glad to see flower buds on it. Look at that. It's gorgeous. And this amazing big Trichoceros here is Hans's, and that he has grown from seed in 1973, guys. I mean, it must be about 8 foot high. It's humongous. Isn't that just remarkable? He has grown this from seed. And small cuttings from outside there. It's got lots of things going on the go. So all the watering cans. Now, bringing up here, we've got some of the little small plants all on the stand. Some of the aloes. We've got the Haworthia there, aloe sort of crossed with Aristato, I think it is. Yes, that's coming into flower bud too. Everything is looking really good here. And we have a seed pod forming on the Aporo cactus, Malisonii. Loads of the little tiny Camacereses as well, still coming into bud. Absolutely wonderful. Aporo cactus flagelliformis again. And look at these beautiful on the Graptopetalum. Isn't that remarkable? And some more of the Euphorbia obesas there. Now, the lighting might not be the best because it's very sunny at the moment. Loads more flower buds on the Clyster cactus winterii as well. That's been reblooming on and off. So that's all good. That's happening. Now, these are all the seeds. Me and Hans have been, sorry about my shadow, guys. Me and Hans have been sowing loads and loads of seeds. So watch out for some more seed sowing videos. We're going to be sowing a lot more in the coming weeks. And they're all germinating at the moment. These are the seedlings that I've had for over a year or two. I'm sorry about the lighting, guys. It might not be the best. and as you can see, they're all doing really well there. Lots of different variety of different seeds on the go. There's more cuttings there as well, and philodendron and stapelia, that also Hans's, and there you go, more seedlings there, and euphorbia. Loads. Some of the carnivores. Some more. I've sowed some more saguaro seeds because there was loads that Keith sent, so sowing loads more there. And Aenium. And look at this, guys. This is a beautiful euphorbia that I got last year. That is thriving. Beautiful cladodendron of Hans's in flower here. It's absolutely beautiful. As you can see, there's lots going on there. Beautiful. Now this one here is in Patians Auricoma times by Cordata. It's a beautiful. This was one that Rachel gave me, and it's coming into flower. Look at that. Isn't that beautiful, guys? So be good to capture a video of that as well. And some of the aloes all doing really well here. And another Hoya of Hans's. So it's wonderful us having all our plants together, guys. And just take a, it's very bright in here, so I'm not sure how this camera is going to take this with the bright. Now, I did a video actually yesterday or the day before on that we cross-pollinated the 2 epiphyllums that we had in flower. They were magnificent. And we have plant pregnancy. As you can see, the seed pods have been 100% success, that the pollination, and we have seed forming, fruit forming I should say, which will in over the coming months produce seed. So that's going to be so exciting. Have more cuttings on the go there, Trichocereus. So look at this, guys. Just take you into the window. Loads of Chamacereus in flower, loads more in bud, as I can show you there. Quickly scan around. It's so much happening, guys. Like if I was to go really slowly around, it's going to be a long video. So just show you loads of Chamacereus peanut cacti. Did a video of that the other day. Oh, something's fell from the ceiling. Oh, it's one of these. This one, the Trichocereus grandiflorus, has been blooming on and off as well. And one of the dead flower heads has just fell off. So watch out for a future video of that as well, coming soon. And all in the window. Look at that. There's so much happening, guys. Absolutely fantastic. So that's all in here. And I will then take you into the other spare room. Yes, I nearly forgot, guys. I cannot not include this. This is Hans's beautiful Ceropagia plant that he brought over, and it's absolutely gorgeous. Look at this. It's like a vine. It's a gorgeous succulent. And look at the flowers on this. It is absolutely beautiful. Now, I'm going to do a separate video of this beautiful plant when the flowers are fully formed. It is an amazing vine. And as you can see, we have it trailing up there, and it trails all around there, and forms into an amazing trailing plant. It is absolutely beautiful. The flowers are all like frilly as well. Look at that, guys. So as I say, we do a separate video on this beautiful Ceropagia in the coming weeks when it's all in bloom. So stay tuned. Now I'm going to take you into the other spare room in the old office. Now, these are of some more Kalanchoes. That's another mother of thousands baby there. And this is a Kalanchoe Wendy. And we have, this is a Kalanchoe tubiflora that was flowering a couple of months ago now. The flowers have all died off. As you can see, it has more of the long tubular shaped leaves with the little babies all on the edges. Really beautiful, unusual plant. And this one here is the original sort of mother of thousands that's more commonly seen with the bigger leaves and with all the babies on the edging as well. And now I have the Schlumbergia, excuse the heather, Schlumbergia. This one is actually a tendenza, which is a hybrid. Again, normally flowers around the Christmas time. This is actually flowering in the springtime now, the end of May. And it had a beautiful orange flower, and the flower has sort of died off now. But there's loads more sort of buds on it, so it's going to be reblooming again. So watch out for future video. This is a beautiful, beautiful epidendrum there that Rachel gave me at Christmas. And that's settling in really, really well there, doing very good. And again, another Christmas cactus here, the Schlumbergia bucklei, and that's got a seed pod. I pollinated this a couple of weeks ago, and again, it's formed seed, which I'm really pleased about. So I did do a video already of this in flower, probably about a couple of weeks ago now, and it is just beautiful, absolutely gorgeous. So it's amazing having all the Christmas cacti reblooming again at this time of year. and another one there. And this is my original Schlumbergia truncata I've had for many, many, many years now. She's not reblooming. She's having a rest. But the good news is what she has got is loads of seed pods, because I pollinated her around the Christmas time when she flowered, and that seed pods galore. Look at that, guys. Now, I've made many videos on how to cross-pollinate cactus plants, including Schlumbergia and Rhipsalidopsis. So I'll put another link, instead of putting the link to them individual videos, I'll put a link to the playlist on how to pollinate cactus flowers, because there's many, many different types and different methods of pollinating these beauties. And I'm going to take you into the dining room. Now, this is Hans's beautiful, beautiful plant that he's brought over from Sweden. And this is actually, we're not quite sure, we're trying to ID this. The nearest thing we've got to is it's called a flame plant. But we can't actually find the actual horticultural name for it. So if anybody knows, please let us know. I'll just take you a close-up of the beautiful leaves. It's very unusual. And it sort of reminds me, even though it's nothing really like it, of a bit of, I can have an avocado would grow. It's amazing. Hans actually grew this himself from seed, but we're not sure what it is. But as you can see, that's in 2 years. So it's a fast-growing plant. It's beautiful. And this is my ficus plant, rubber plant that I've had for many, 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 many years, with some cactus Camaceres cuttings at the bottom that I just put in. I know it doesn't really go, but it's wonderful. And I'll just take you around here. We have my spider plant, the mostly green leafed variety, Chlorophytum, that is doing very well. Loads and loads of babies on that as well. So that's the mostly green variety. And I'll just take you along to the other one here, my other Chlorophytum. It's good to include all the house plants as well. That's the one that has the green and the white going through all the way through the bottom of it. Loads and loads of babies there as well, as you can see. And now I'm going to take you into the living room. Now, guys, the lighting may not be the best in here, so it may be a little bit grainy. My apologies if the video comes out grainy, but hopefully you'll be able to get to see this at its best. Now, this is Hans's trade Scanthia plant, and it is absolutely beautiful. And guys, Hans actually has grown this himself from seed. Isn't it remarkable? And it's in flower at the moment, and I'll just show you. I will make a separate video on this, because I think the flowers are so beautiful that I know I won't be able to do the macro on this video by trying. So just to show you, they've got tiny little flowers all in what they call almost like a little cradle. Isn't it beautiful? And the underneath for the leaves are beautiful purple. I say Hans grew this himself from seed, so it's a real credit to him. Beautiful. And we also watch out for future video, what we'll do in the coming weeks when we've got time. Me and Hans will do a seed harvesting video of this beautiful plant when it's in seed, and we'll show you how you can grow this plant also from seed too. And the Poro cactus there, Malisonia, this is making a really good recovery, because it was pretty bad last year, and I'm so happy to see lots of recovery. And it's been blooming as well, which is really wonderful. To show you in the window there, some euphorbia there, and some more Camaceres, some Adromistrus succulents, Haworthia, which is coming into bud. Wonderful to see there. And the other Gasteria that's been blooming, which has been wonderful. And this is Hans's beautiful, beautiful, beautiful plant. I can't remember the name of it. I know it begins with a Z. So I'll put, what I do is put the name of it underneath at the bottom, so you'll be able to see. But isn't it gorgeous, guys? It is so, so beautiful. And loads of Rhipsalis here. Loads of tiny little flowers on this. Is gorgeous. Loads of buds. So the flowers are really, really tiny. I don't know if you can see there, but they're so pretty. And lots of different varieties there of Rhipsalis. Look at that, guys. Isn't that wacky? And so that's the living room. And now I'm going to take you into the greenhouse. Now, guys, this is the outdoor plants that I've got out here. These are some of my, this is my Rhipsalis here. The Rhipsalis paradoxa that I have here out hanging in the tree. This time of year, sort of from May onwards, I have a lot of them out in the tree, because they can take plenty of rain and they love the fresh air, and they look amazing hanging in the tree, because the epiphytes do obviously originally in their natural habitats grow hanging from trees for support. And I've got some of my dragon fruits as well. I've got a few dragon fruit Hylocereus plants here in hanging baskets, so they look good. And now this one here, this actual Hylocereus dragon fruit was grown from seed seed from my friend Susan, who lives just down the road from me here in Ireland, in Waterford, in a beautiful seaside town called Tramore. So Susan, if you're watching this, this is your plant, or was your plant I should say. It's doing very, very well. Susan sowed this from seed from a fruit from a supermarket back in 2014. And it is flourishing. It loves the sun out here, and obviously if it's forecast very windy or heavy, and I will bring these plants in, but they seem to do well here, and they can take a lot of moisture. My other Ipsalis there doing really well, hanging up in the tree, flourishing. And I'll just show you, got some of the agaves down here. It's good to have some of the plants out in the fresh air during this time of year, and here in Ireland we've had the weather really, really good, and Hans has been amazing. He's been working out in the garden, getting the garden all looking lovely, because he's a proper trained horticultural scientist, as well as everything else, as well as a fantastic musician and an actor and everything. So he's having a field day in the garden, getting everything looking really nice. And I'll just show you, this is the pond, the water lilies. There's some buds coming up, and look at this, guys. That bud, these water lilies are absolutely beautiful. So that's going to be amazing to see all these in flower. And now I'm going to take you to the greenhouse. And say the weather has been amazing, guys. So just take you along here. Woohoo! Like the entrance, instead of lions, I have puntiers. And we walk in here. Now, we start off in here. Now, there's an aloe. This is Hans's aloe vera here. It's had for many, many years, and it's loving the sun in here. And a sansevieria as well of Hans's. Now, this is a beautiful Stephanotis, I think it's called, a lovely succulent here, and that's been flourishing. This is also Hans's. It's been flourishing since he brought it over. Hans's chili plant too. It's doing really well. Look at the chilies on that. It's gorgeous, and some flowers on it as well, forming into chilies. So it's amazing. And my puntia here, and puntia ocuculata with the lovely brown felted spines. Another mammillaria. A few different types of plants. I say there's lots of new growth on there as well. New little arm forming, new little arms. So that everything is flourishing in here. A lot of the tall cacti. And what's wonderful is Hans loves a lot of the tall cacti too. So he's got a lot. These all his lot of Trichocereus and Pilosocereus as well, all growing together, and they're loving the sun here. Absolutely amazing. And we did do a separate video on Hans's own collection, and links up above to that video at the top on the right hand corner, guys. So links will be at the right hand corner. There's a little eye sign, should be flashing up now, because I know a lot of you aren't seeing the links when you say that they say that you haven't put the links on, but I have. It's up above it rather than below. So check out, it goes a complete tour in detail of his amazing collection. And I say, just showing you everything's good here. And as here, the San Pedro, Trichocereus pachanoi, and some more at the top here. This beautiful cactus here is a saguaro from Keith Groovyman 1968. He sent me a young seedling last year, the year before last, and it's doing very well. And this one here is a little bit unusual. As I say, it is an Aztecium. It's quite a rare one, the rare sort of choice cacti that I've had for well over 20 years. It's very, very slow growing, but it was like that when I got it. As you can see, just show you a little bit close up there. It's one of the sort of rare, choicier types of cacti. Absolutely gorgeous. Look at it, it's very unusual patterning, so very, very slow growing, but I've had this for well over 20 years. But it's a beautiful little baby, and as you can see, it did have bad spider mite last year, and it's recovering well from that, so that's doing well. Now these are Hans's pelargoniums at the top here, and another chili plant here that's doing well. And the pelargoniums, which are gorgeous. It's good to have a selection of different plants in. And Pereschia here, which, believe it or not, now this might look like a succulent, guys, but it is actually, well, I know cacti are succulents, but you know what I'm saying. It is actually a cactus, officially a cactus, one of the very early type of cacti. As you see, it has areoles, and it may look more normal plant-like than anything, but it is officially a cactus. It's Hans's, isn't it? Isn't it absolutely beautiful, guys, with the leaves? To show you here, some mammillaria as well. Selection here, Raybutia, Echinopsis, some more mammillaria commonera. Little selection of different ones here all going up. And flower bud there. So there's so much happening, guys. Absolutely wonderful. And we have in the Gymnocalycium here, we have flower buds forming as well, which is really exciting. Flower buds forming in the Prodia magnifica. And I'll show you here, got a few of the tephro cacti. So Hans has got some amazing cacti. So both Hans's and my collection together, it is amazing because Hans had many plants, cactus plants and succulents that I haven't got in my collection and vice versa. So to have all our plants together is absolutely wonderful. It really is. As you can see, he has a beautiful selection and loads and loads in bud. So we've got loads of flower videos coming up for you in the future, guys. As you can see there, lots of beautiful, lovely variety. And this cactus here, Hans actually grew himself from seed from 1973. Isn't it amazing, guys? Unbelievable. Some Apuntias here, selection of different types, all doing well. And Trichocereus bigesii, Monstrosii, and all good. I've got this is absolutely beautiful as well, isn't it? So good. Again, one of Hans's here, so stunning. Some more aloes as well. Selection of different aloes underneath there, all different types. And this is arborescens, and I have some little tiny young seedling plants of arborescens in the conservatory as well growing, but this one is a mature one. And that's it then, guys. Sorry about the very long video, but I hope you enjoyed the tour. As I say, there's loads in flower and there's loads in bud, so stay tuned for lots of flower videos. And me and Hans will be making loads of how-to videos as well, because we're having such fun propagating all the cuttings and sowing loads of seeds. So watch out for lots of fun future videos. And I want to send you loads of love, heaps of happiness, and tons of cactus power, as always, from Ireland. And until the next video, guys.